Music fills the room at the Sensi-Houston Community Centre as Westbank First Nation elders gather for their annual Christmas dinner. It's a joyous time for everyone, including Christopher Derickson, who attended the dinner with two other councillors on behalf of the Westbank First Nation Chief and Council.
I hear you're very, very young. Yeah, very nice to meet you.
His grandfather, Art Potts, served as Chief and Councillor of the Samson Cree Nation for over 20 years, while both his mother and father were also involved in reserve politics. His mother, in fact, served as a Westbank First Nation councillor for one term.
When you grow up that way and you see that dedication and passion to your community, it just kind of becomes your inheritance of sorts, and you yourself see yourself as somebody who wants to serve your community.
But Derickson's passion to serve his community goes beyond his familial lines. He was involved in the Westbank First Nation community for the past 16 years, working and volunteering with youth and serving on a number of boards and commissions. But taking on his new role as councillor has proven to be quite the balancing act. He divides his time between the Okanagan and Vancouver, where he currently resides, with his wife and 16-year-old son. It's also there where he received a graduate fellowship at the School of Community and Regional Planning at UBC.
I was hoping I could balance both. This last term in office is extremely busy, a lot to learn. And school, unfortunately, I have to be in class for this type of education. So I've had to take a leave of absence this term, and I'm hoping to try to stay in school next year, starting in January. And they're trying to arrange the program so I can balance school and work and perhaps do more of a distance approach, but very busy, very hard to do both.
For Derickson, the future of the Westbank First Nation looks bright. He sees immense opportunities for development and progress, which he says doesn't have to come at a cost to the community.
When you see the development on our lands and you see the progress, it hasn't come without a cost of people giving time and effort, and a lot of people there, this has been their life's work to build this community into what you see it is today. And it's not perfect by any means, but going forward, the opportunities we have to become more independent, to become more self-reliant economically are tremendous. And I think Westbank First Nation going forward is sitting in a great position to be a leader among First Nations, but also more importantly, to just look after our own people.
Meanwhile, back at the dinner, Derickson shows his support for a very valuable segment of the community.
This is Laura Alexander, the best looking lady on the reserve.
At the Westbank First Nation, I'm Marianne Okel for Go Okanagan.